Happy Memorial Day weekend and happy last day of school to everyone wrapping up the school year today, and congratulations to all of our graduates out there. I'm going to jump right into a quick market update, and thank you to everybody who came out last week to our Zoom live Q&A. If you found that helpful, we'd love to hear your feedback if you'd be interested in us providing more of those. But just over the past week, my team has been super busy. We have 8 new pending sales. We've been getting a ton of showings on our new listings, 2 of which actually went under contract in less than 5 days. And our office as a whole is up 74% with our showings compared to May 1st to May 20th of last year. So tons of activity on new listings now that our island is open back up to visitors. With 26 new listings in our office over the past 2 weeks, 11 are already under contract. So we are encouraging our buyers to, have a pre-approval letter in hand if you're coming to look at property, and put your best foot forward. We are seeing multiple offers. We are seeing backup contracts being written. So there is a lot of pent-up demand. Interest rates are still low. Inventory is still fairly low. So we can help you navigate that, but we just encourage buyers, if you are serious about purchasing a property, be prepared. Of course, we have a checklist for that, and I'd be happy to provide that if that's helpful. So jumping into a quick overall Outer Banks market update for the past week. We had 34 residential closings this past week with an average sold price of about $438,000, an average of 110 days on market, and that staying steady and stable 96% list to sold price ratio. So that's definitely holding. We also saw 81 new residential listings over the past week. Those had an average asking price of about $532,000. And for pending sales, we saw 85 new pendings this past week. So that number has almost doubled since the previous couple of weeks. Those had an average asking price of $422,000 and an average of 107 days on market. So of course my team is providing, and our office is providing, masks, gloves, hand sanitizer to any buyers coming into town who need those things. So we do have that ready and able to provide to you if you're coming in and would like to look at property. So as we jump into the rental season, I did want to touch on how important it is going to be to give us as much notice as possible if you are hoping to look at properties during turnover day for properties that are now rented. So we are going to have to coordinate pretty closely with these property management companies. A lot of them are actually requiring 24-hour notice to show and have certain safety precautions in place that we also have to follow. So we're going to be limited right now, it looks like, to showings between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. on turnover day. We do have to coordinate that around cleaners as well. So please, please, please don't call, text, and email us the night before, because we genuinely might not be able to set up those showings for you the following day on turnover. Give us as much notice as you can. Again, we are encouraging buyers to be prepared, have your pre-approval letter in hand, have your best foot forward if you want to come in with an offer, because again, we are seeing those multiple offers, we're seeing backup contracts. So, we don't want you to miss out on that property if you find just the right property. So be prepared, basically. And today we enter into phase 2 in Dare and Currituck counties. So this means instead of a stay-at-home order, we're moving into a stay-at-home recommendation, still being limited to a maximum of 10 people indoors, 25 people outdoors for those gatherings. But exciting news is that businesses like restaurants, community pools are able to open to a 50% capacity. So of course they'll have safety precautions in place for that as well. So again, stay patient with these business owners as they're trying to meet the expectations of their clientele that is now going to be coming into those businesses. So just have a little patience with them and a little grace, and for all our wait staff and everyone else kind of jumping back into work. So as always, we are here to answer any questions you have on your specific Outer Banks real estate property. You can call, text, email myself or any of my team members anytime. We hope you have a great and happy and safe Memorial Day weekend, and we'll look forward to catching you up on the market next week. Thanks so much for tuning in.